Well, you know what that is, the sound of the closing bell at the New York Stock Exchange. It was a relatively flat day for the market. The Dow Jones ended the day down, I'm seeing 206 points. The S&P 500 and the tech-heavy NASDAQ both ended the day in the red. The S&P closed down about 0.75%. The NASDAQ also saw losses of more than 1%. Now I want to bring in Karen Wise, who is a technology correspondent for the New York Times, to discuss. Karen, first of all, welcome. Tell us, it's been a rough few weeks for employees working at major tech companies. We've seen layoffs at Twitter, at Meta. Apple is now, as we heard earlier, reportedly slowing its hiring process. And the latest news is that Amazon could lay off as many as 10,000 employees in the days ahead. Why is this happening?
Yeah, you're seeing kind of the pandemic bullwhip in full effect. You had companies that really surged and raced to hire aggressively during the pandemic as people were flocking to technology and online shopping, spending time on social networks, all those things. And then you now have this changing economy, you have a changing habits, and some of the huge investments that they were able to afford as they were bringing in such high profits during the pandemic are now getting too costly and really weighing on the companies.
You know, especially when it comes to Amazon, I thought it was interesting that, these layoffs are happening during the busy holiday season. What does that mean for the company and for the global economy as a whole?
Yeah, no, it's definitely caught some people internally come as a strong sign that something is up or that things must be in a serious situation. Because typically in the holiday season, Amazon wants stability. They want to minimize risk so they can focus on delivering for customers. And even if your job is safe, having a layoff happen is stressful. But it shows that there are places that they need to trim, and there's a lot of uncertainty on what consumer spending will be like. And so cost is something that is under their control. And the economy is clearly putting pressure on them to make some decisions on some longer term projects that they'd hoped would pan out, but that haven't.
Now, do you see, thinking about Amazon, of course, as you mentioned, holidays, so many people shop for gifts at Amazon. Do you see, at the warehouses, people losing their jobs? Are we talking about more the tech parts of the company? Who do you foresee is going to lose their job?
Yeah, what we reported today was roughly or in the neighborhood of 10,000 corporate and tech employees. So these are the salaried engineers and HR people and stuff like that. That's separate from the warehouse workforce. They've actually been shrinking the warehouse workforce this year, but they typically don't need layoffs for that because they have really high attrition. So they can just kind of not backfill as people leave. And they have done a temp, seasonal temp hiring push for the holidays like they have in years past to bring, I think, some in the neighborhood of 100,000 people.
You got to wonder what's going to happen to all of these tech company employees. We're hearing some of the most massive companies making these decisions. Is there a big concern around just the industry continuing to lose?
Yeah, there's clearly a big shift in a lot of things at once. I think in the big picture for our economy, tech jobs will still be in demand. So if you're a software engineer or something, you will in the big picture find a place to work. There's long been a shortage of these types of jobs. It doesn't mean it's not hard in the interim. I've heard from one CEO of a startup in Seattle who thought, well, maybe we can actually get some of the talent we've had struggling to hire in the past because we couldn't compete with big tech.
Yeah. Well, Karen Wise, thank you for the wisdom. Appreciate it.
Thank you.